If I ruled the world, I'd free all my sons. I love them, baby. Sir, imagine a world where you wouldn't need permission to walk in power. And the only focus in life was on getting gashed by the hour. Ma'am, imagine if Africa's riches weren't devoured. And just because someone's from your hometown, that don't make them your cousin. No, because then that means you gotta keep giving them all your money. And I'm not being selfish, but the last time I checked, money don't grow on family trees. Besides, there's only so much a girl can do to keep her roots looking neat. If I ruled the world, Tassin would not be afraid to tell people that her real name is Oluwa Coca-Cola, Ibolua, Espanua, Lemonedoa, Tassin. And the bashment DJ will play a song straight through without tripping. Well, we're having a bashment party. If you start next week, I'm a stinking weave. And we're having a real good time. Tell us to go home and wash it out with some Febreze. My black peoples will be on time. Take note. I said my black peoples will be on time. Can I get an amen? All right now. We're moving forward. And no woman would cry over a restaurant bill. Because somebody decided to turn up and order 4 bottles of drink, 7 starters, a half-eaten main, dessert. Oh, and don't forget about the lollipop from the bathroom ante. And even though you arrived classically late, ordered a kiddies meal and had no reason to hydrate, you guessed it, the night still ends with an evenly split bill and a side eye as you check your mate. If I ruled the world, WhatsApp group holidays would see every member on the flight, and every trip would end with click click, positive memories and no fights. If I ruled the world, a newborn's baby's cry would be out of joy and not feel what was in store. Love would stay open like a 7-Eleven store, and privacy wouldn't be a myth. An 8-year-old kid would not be happy because they're eating their way through a $2.99 MacBook Pro, or because they got an smartphone. White man could jump, and the black man could ball in public without being called a coward. But not because someone's decided to take a shot at winding them up after a racket. July 2016. Victim number 123. Minnesota. Minnesota. In a mini with a soda. Another can of worms open up and up. Tail light out. License and registration not in the house. Police cruise. As they cast in another Top Gun episode. Closing scene. Yellow tape lights up a long-term memory for someone's daughter. Eyewitness comment. Well, I thought I could smell something fishy. I thought maybe the police could see food in the car. So I went a little bit closer. And I could see like a black cord stick out of his mouth. I really wanted to help. I wanted to shout, but I waited up. Scales. Me, and then I called myself far. It was a long, long way to run. Pow. Yet another black life splattered. Ow. Black lives don't matter. Pow. Mexican bullet self-sedans through a school supervisor. He bends down. Roasted red emotion, droplets, ploplet, a whitewashed tea, mark history, how Dr. Martin props out of his grave. Why are we not being judged by our character, but still being judged by our race? Now, may I advise you, do not be intimidated for being black in the right time at the right place. You see, even though some say that color is skin deeper than the race, no mother should have to carry a child, whether white, black, or mixed race, and then bury them with a tribute that says, I love my little Reese. I mean, even though at times he would act like butter wouldn't melt in his nut for days, I must confess, when I found out they took his life, I was a bitter chocolate shade. My makeup was an eaten mess. I was caked. I mean, what was I supposed to say? He went from being my cute caramel brownie to a crispy crumble bake. Will anyone just stop getting shot? I'm not having a bubble. It's just, when I was expecting him, and God bless me with him, I don't remember having to sign up for a contract that had the following writing. All right, ma'am, so, I think that's about it. So, so life's going to be a bit of a gamble now. The police will have a bit of a chuckle and ensure that because of him, you're going to struggle. I want to give him a cuddle. On my commute, I stop and search. I mean, I tried, didn't I? I said I tried it. Sometimes I pretend he's on a long school trip and that he's going to come through the door. I can eat, I can sleep anymore. A soft-spoken life that spoke volumes of love has now become a hashtag statistic, gone from a Lion King to a cub. Enough is enough. A buzz of upset bees, that's blacks, bosses and beauties, protest for peace in the streets. Masses marching their footwear to ensure that for other souls they don't sing all day. I do dream and then sleep. So whether you're a black diamond or pearl, it don't matter. Let's focus. Let's heal the world. Michael Jackson. You see, ants are more efficient when they march in participation. And whether you're a Greek or a Jew, Athens, we should walk in cooperation. See, if I rule the world, heaven will be here on earth, and there'll be more celebrating like well-versed and Thornton Heath Arts Week. First loves will flourish into silver anniversaries. There'll just be one direction. But not like Cheryl Cole, no, pain wouldn't be an option. Leo, having exes wouldn't be a factor. You see, Leonardo DiCaprio, the actor, would not be a lifelong bridesmaid. No, he'd get an upfront Oscar. Take me forward. Take me forward to a time when ladies don't have to explain why they like coffee men with a drop of milk. Or for those who only like white teas, they don't have to explain, I actually think that we flow well like silk. Or having green teas don't put pressure on you, make you feel uncomfortable on your organ, eek. Or when someone says, put the kettle on, it's what they actually mean. They want an English breakfast tea and not because an ex-standard returned on the scene. Take me forward. Take me forward to a time when the promotion of blacks in high positions is not unique. And Instagram posts are not shot because the likes of Deshauna Barber and Serena Williams are represented. Can I get free clicks from my sisters, please? Thank you. If I ruled the world, drugs would not sedate the mind. And as people break out of influential circles, their identity they will seek and they will find. Girls will not think like little Kim. No matter what people say, I'm gonna stay in a paro zone and bleach my skin. Hey, people would not be escorted on dead-end journeys by the media. And they would have a voice that was not dictated by political liars. And the price of grocery bags would not have people cutting back as they leave grocery stores looking like shoplifters. Brexit would not be the hot topic of today. And there'd be more control than Trump's wife's speech or Trump's toupee. Touche? People would see that with more money, there's more problems. And even though those on stage don't seem like they got them, I bet you bottom dollar some of them can't sleep at night. People would be sufficient with the bare necessities in life. Forget about their worries in there. A good night would mean a good night, and a good morning would not consist of someone bereaving or questioning their existence. Y'all hear that? That's the mind of many minds talking, but not enough people are listening. You know why? Because it's high time that you and I take our position and start realizing that every time we wake up is for a reason. Take a look at the world. Take a look at your world. And don't fret to speak out. Don't fret to start building a world for your unborn children. Thank you.